go, shark tooth, la la la, catching some gold on the Iron Fist Mining Show. Good morning, people. Welcome to another episode of Iron Fist Mining. Today, I'm introducing to you the Iron Fist Mining Shark Tooth sluice mat. So you're gonna have to stick around and stay tuned if you want to see it. Now, last night, I know I'd be busy digging down here, so I had the foresight to go ahead and do a little intro to it so I could explain it better. So without further ado, we'll cut to that clip and then come back. You know what I mean? So here you go. The Shark Tooth Sluice Bed thing by Iron Fist Mining. Alright, people. This is like some pre-future planning because I know tomorrow while I'm mining I'm not going to have time to explain this stuff. I'm going to introduce to you through this little speech of doom here the Shark Tooth Gold Mat by me. It's made out of UHMW Plastic. It's a triangle. I will contrast it to this. Do you see? What it is a remnant cut off of a part that they were making at work. I asked if I could have it. Or what do you want to do with that garbage? So I brought it home and I made this. The bottom is another piece of plastic that came in on a pallet. You can see some of the writing they had on it. And it was junk to them like a cover piece, which I also asked, can I have it? I took drywall screws, that's what all the black dots are, and screwed it to it because I didn't have any glue, or I'm not proficient at welding these things yet. I haven't really learned, but I will. Anyway, what I'm thinking is the HOG mat is kind of cool and all, but it's little, and I want to be able to throw bigger stuff at it, and it wears out fast. I mean, you're taking some pretty heavy grit stones and sands and junk and throwing at it. This stuff, you can't break it. You could try, but you'd be unsuccessful, and it's really sharp. Check out how far you can bend it. It'll go right back into shape. You just bend it back. It's really hard to damage. I mean, you can drill through it and screw into it and stuff. But, see? You saw how far I bent that. It's not bad to work with, and it's pretty beef material. So, we'll see how it turns out. I didn't get it all perfect and stuff, which I'm thinking what I'd do is have it, machined or something out of a better piece. I just wanted to see if it would work. This is the prototype shark tooth. You can see what gave me the shark tooth idea. Nothing gets out of a shark's tooth. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Yeah, there's a little gap there, but shut up. It's a prototype. And at the end, in case there was any gappage or whatever, I put one on its side so it made a little dam. A dam. So, I also had to make an impromptu mouth because the mouth for that sluice is right there on the one that I use on the jig. So, and it should be easy to clean out. And what I'm thinking about doing is making a couple more of these too, of different varieties, and then you get them in a pack. You get a shark tooth, and then a piranha tooth, and then some other tooth, but they'll be better than HOG MAT. HOG MAT. Shark tooth. HOG MAT. You get what I'm saying? And this will outlast that by decades, dude. And blah, 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 blah. Now look, I'm not, I'd like to clear something up. I'm not giving HOG MAT a bad time for their product, because it works bitchin'. I've been using it over carpets and raving about it. The only thing I hate about it is it costs too damn much for what it is. For this much HOG MAT, you're looking at probably 40 bucks ish after tax. This, which is, okay, you know, you drag your finger over it and you feel that it's smooth and blah blah blah, it's moving around. You do it over this, it's taking its time, baby. So I'm not bad mouthing them, I'm just saying you're charging too much for a rubber molded mat. Last week I was digging here, I got down to the rocks and it's filled in quite a bit actually, and the little pond thing is filled up from all the stuff that washed down right into there. So that's kind of cool. I haven't decided where I'm going to dig yet. I might dig over there, some on the corner. But initially, my idea with this, that was what I was trying to get to with the HOG MAT guy, the owner of it. He put this stuff through some serious tests. He put all of his stuff in plexiglass and hit it with just a trickle of water to a douche of water. Now this guy, he was saying that most of us, how we throw it in here, we try to slow it down because we're afraid it's going to blow all the stuff out. He said, run it like over there, super fast, blow it out. The gold will stay in it. So it got me to thinking, if they were bigger, I could still do that and not worry about blowing the gold out. He did prove that it will hold it in there, but you know, you're counting on that much space and to hold it in there from that much water? I don't think so. There is no way it's coming out of that. So it should work. I could just be talking out my ass and it fell big time, but you know, I'll give it a shot. Might even come dig down here. I haven't decided yet. That's why I decided to film that stuff about the mat last night. So I'll figure it out. Don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I came downstream a little because I was finding better color down here. And this little mouth thing I made sucks balls, so I started running it dirty. I've already dumped some out into the bucket, but that's what it's caught so far. What I kind of wanted to point out is how much easier these are to clean out than mats. You know, you have to shake them and do a whole bunch of stuff. With this one, you should just dip, flick, replace, and get back to work. If I can get it out. There we go. Just picking it up, putting it in, dip, 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 dip. I mean, look at it. It's still holding it in there, even tipping it and shaking it around. The bone back. Shark tooth system by Iron Fist Mining. See, isn't that a lot easier than shaking out a carpet? Boy, that thing really caught a lot of stuff. We'll see if it caught any gold, though. It could be a total and complete failure. Whoa! Dump that out, man. I need a money cup. Some water, please. Can't really see it. The morning light's kind of screwy down here. I might see a couple pieces. Alright, flick, cling. And that's it. Now I'm going to pan that out and see if I caught any. And I ran it pretty quick, man. I was throwing like raw rocks and stuff in there. You have to pick them out from time to time, but it was just all... Look at all the mercury that thing caught. And that was only like in a couple minutes, man. I panned out all the blonde stuff, which really wasn't that much. And everything that was in it was like heavy. But if I pull it back a little, let me get it out here. There's another trick I learned too. A lot of us keep low water in the pan. If you keep a lot in there, it stirs up your light stuff. It makes it easy to get it out. The less water you have, the bigger chance. See the gold right there? Woo-hoo. It's catching gold, and that's on the back end, man. Let me come back to you and I'll show you what I caught in there, because I want to see. Okay, so I reduced it down a little, but I can't seem to get it down low enough to get all the mercury out of this to show you. This is about a quarter what I end up getting for the money cup. So, holy crap. Did you see that? That's in the shady part. That's right on the top, dude. Oh my God. It's all through it. Whoa. And I haven't, man, I'm not kidding. That wasn't very long, and I did it sloppy. I threw everything in there. Rocks. You know what was cool about it is the distance between them and the current behind it. It shoves the rocks right through, even big ones. You're going to have to trust me when I'm saying there's a lot of gold in there, but... See, there's some. This camera's not going to show it in this light. I'll have to wait till I get home, but I can say that it's working. For something that I built out of junk and spare parts, it works bitchin'. And it's fast. Ideally, what I wanted to do was, I don't know if I already mentioned it, because some stuff's still stuck in there. I want to have this machined out of one piece, maybe even set it up on a table saw. That way there's no screws, nothing underneath it, and blah, 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 blah. It's just a prototype, roughly put together. And the fact that I threw this stupid oil pan thing together in like 5 minutes, and I can't really classify in it, I'm really impressed that this thing's even catching gold, or that much mercury or heavy material. I mean, look at that. I barely dug this little hole, and that's a nothing hole, and I caught a lot of gold. Way to go, Danny boy. And it's easy to clean out. Nothing gets out of the shark tooth, baby. That just proved it. So, I'm going to get back. I want some more gold. So I put my regular sluice, the clean out one, in front of the shark tooth. And I'm letting it run a little faster than normal. Ooh, there's a nice piece of gold right there. Anyway, I'm going to clean this stuff out. And what I found when I run these two together is when that one's hooked up, it creates this further back pressure that really slows this down. That's why long toms do so much better. You can, if I were to pull that end off, this thing would go and empty out like super quick. So when you put two together, it really makes it work out pretty good. I'll come down here to the shark tooth of doom. As you can see, they're pretty buried, except for that last one. But they're doing their job at catching stuff. I don't know if you can tell how much dark material is in there, but there's quite a bit. And it's not really blowing out a lot on this back end. It's mainly just the blonde stuff. So we'll see. I ran 3 loads of this by itself, though. I got all that. That's not bad for something by itself. There's quite a bit of gold in there too. So you can see it's starting to clean out a little bit. Start seeing more of the shark teeth themselves poking through. And I classified this run too. I didn't throw it dirty. This is all classified down to about a 1/4 inch material. So it works a lot better when I do that. Yeah, shark tooth, shark tooth, shark tooth, catching some gold. La 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 la, shark tooth. Oh, shark tooth, la la la, catching some gold on the Iron Fist Mining Show. Sorry, dude. Alright, so the material's running, doing its thing in the machine doom. I'm not expecting to catch a ton of gold today, as I didn't like really dig real hard. Wow, it looks like I got some anyway. It's mainly fine gold today. I didn't really see any big pieces. So we'll see. I'm not expecting like a huge clean out, but I think I got a little bit. Then I was trying to save my back a little. I don't really want to beat it up on my day off. But you can't call the shark tooth catcher a success. Running by itself, that was kind of impressive. Especially with rocks in it. Like if I threw a rock in there right now, gold is gone. But in that, in between those valleys, it made it really hard for the rocks to knock it out. So you could throw rocks in it and not lose gold. So I'm going to let this clean out. Do a little shout out to my youngest viewer, Lily. Yeah, she's probably watching this. She screams for stuff, so she's got to be the youngest viewer so far. Right? Right, Lily? Lily, yes, I'm talking to you. Sitting there watching this with your grandma. Yep. Lily. Youngest viewer. Keep watching, Lily. Yeah, tell them all watch Iron Fist Mining. Tell them. There's a little gold in there. You can see it, right? Gold. There's some of them down in there. It's easier to see it with the camera than it is to just look. I always like this lip right up here. It really catches it good. Yeah. So I'm going to let it do its thing and then suck it out. There's me wee bit of gold for the day. Told you I wasn't expecting to catch much. Where I was digging at, it's got a lot of black sand and stuff, but it doesn't have a lot of gold in it. I did catch some. I'm thinking about dumping my whole stash in here because it's starting to get a buildup of mercury. We'll get a shot of that too. Well, that looks better, right? I got some mercury down there, and that stuff was bugging me every time I looked at it, so I want to get it out. But I figured if I wasn't going to show you a bunch of color, I might as well put a bunch of color in there. Which I could have did. I could have, oh dude, check it out. Look at what I got today. Been a lie. If I'd have dug in my other spot, maybe I'd have got more, but I don't know. Sometimes I just kind of want to fool around. Check out some other spots. I'm ready to go to some higher elevation though and then get some bigger gold. I'm ready for that, so the next episodes and stuff will be somewhere else. I just got to find a location. I'm thinking Yuba City or maybe the Bear River. Yuba City always treats me good. It's quite a bit of gold though, man. It's maybe a nice big earring. It's a monster. Get some Warshak designs. This is a universe of gold. But that's not bad from just one little spot and the same spot, you know. That's yielded quite a bit. Not bad, huh? Good morning, people. It's about 9 a.m. on this next blah, 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 blah.